Hey guys, Packy here. It's 4:47 p.m. 6/6/2011, and right now I'm bringing you the news of the day. And boy, it is some news, guys. And I ask that you bear with me. It is a lot of information. I did a video on this a couple days ago, but I brought it down for some reason. It's weird how things work that way. But anyways, this is going to be quite shocking to you guys. According to CNN World, three nuclear reactors melted down after the quake, Japan confirms. So they're showing the picture here, guys. All right. Well, it says, according to the nuclear power plant, experienced full meltdowns at three reactors in the wake of the earthquake and tsunami in March. Okay, so it happened then, guys. So they said they were going to, if you go back and look at one of my past vids, it talked about how they're going to put tents over it. Well, I guess they were just putting tents over it so we couldn't see it. Well, this guy at Gemstone Freelance, okay, has a really good article, and what he's doing is he's throwing a conspiracy theory on it as big as 9/11, guys, if not bigger, okay? And it says this site has been delisted over this article. And I haven't checked. I suggest you guys check for me if you want. But it doesn't really matter. The evidence that he provides here is pretty damning. So um, he asks that everybody please share it. Do what you have to do with it. But it talks about this is a massive report. If you have troubles understanding it, just look at this picture of the vanished reactor. Okay, here's the vanished reactor, guys. Now, does that look like something you're seeing in CNN today? Okay. Yes, you are. And it says this picture of the destroyed facility, which is right here, this is exactly what we are seeing on CNN at the present moment. Alright, now remember, he came out with this information on May 29th, guys. That's all I have to say. It says Japan offered to enrich uranium for Iran. And 4 months later, the Dimona dozen showed up with a really fancy camera. Now, I don't know if you remember at the beginning, it talks about did the Dimona dozen murder the Fukushima 50. Okay, and the camera they're talking about is right here, guys. This is a camera. Well, this is actually a nuke. And look at the explosion it creates over here on the right. And then on the left, look at look at the similarities between Fukushima and that one. Anyways, I'm going to go on. Sorry about that. Okay. 4 months later, the Dimona dozen showed up with a really fancy camera. This report uses classified leak high-resolution photos of the destruction of Fukushima originally posted on Pink Tentacle to support its claims. They are, and I'm going to be short with these guys because this is a long article. Reactor 3 is completely missing. Well, according to CNN, it is. Reactor 4 is building 7 demolished by explosives. Reactor's 4 domes were removed for defueling at the time. The drone photos prove it here, and if you click on this link, you can go look at it. I would do it, but it's slowing this video down, guys. That the destruction of the facility is so severe it could have only been accomplished with nuclear weapons. Hydrogen produces a non-ideal subsonic explosion. It cannot turn concrete into dust. It can produce high pressures if sealed off, but the metal roof on all the reactor containments should have provided the relief and been the only thing destroyed if it were to have been hydrogen explosion. The nuclear weapons were placed inside the reactor containment, disguised as security cameras installed under contract this year by Areva-based security firm Magma BSP. Remember Magma BSP's owls guy. That's what they make. And they did a contract with them, guys. All right. The weird thing is he talks about numbers here. 9/11, 4/11, 3/11, see a pattern. Let's not see 6/11. Well, what's weird is I wrote down 6/11 in '08 a while back. Don't know why. Anyways, I find it odd that I'm seeing it. There's actually a video made by FEMA or whoever in the government that when you watch the video, the clock in the video shows 9/11. Look it up on you, or shows 6/11. Look it up on YouTube, guys. He also talks about the New Madrid. Anyways, but the quake here is what we're talking about, and the quake was not what we were told. In fact, the quake was a bold-faced lie packing a political agenda. Now, I also did a video on Fukushima and how much Japan paid a specific entity called the Fed to not hurt them. Okay? Anyways, now it talks about these three reporters, the most favorited reporters in the whole, in the whole establishment there. These guys were thrown out of the building, supposedly at 44 miles per hour. Well, the damning evidence is, guys, and this laser printer was supposed to be on the ground, all kinds of things, the table, whatever. It goes into a lot of stuff in the article, but what I want to do is I want to show you the video here, guys. And you tell me, does this look like people are being thrown around at 30, 40 miles per hour? I don't know, you guys tell me. You let me know. No. They actually look very stable. This is practically the smoking gun. But what's crazy is he has a ton more evidence. Look, that guy's still typing. He was supposed to have flown out the building, landed in a crevice that the earthquake created, and then sucked back up into it. It closed back. Anyways, you guys tell me. I'm asking you. Anyways, I'm going to move on. It also talks about here if it was a 9.0 would devastate an area over 1,000 miles across. Okay, guys? And these are the only pictures that we have seen. Now, we've seen a couple crevices throwing up a little bit of water, but all we have seen are tsunami damage pictures. And what he challenges is he challenges anyone to send pictures of this quake showing devastation in an area not hit by the tsunami. And that's just being lightly about it, guys. So think about it, 1,000-mile area radius. And these storms, or these buildings, would have been crushed before the water would have hit, guys. The damage would have been a lot more than what they are saying. So right now we know we have CNN telling us that, if it goes back to it, CNN's telling us that the nuclear reactors melted down after the quake. Japan confirms. 3 of them. And that's what this same guy is saying over here. Gemstone Freelance. He also says here, I myself verified that actually, let me move on. Okay, right here it shows the 5.63 volcano that they actually have, and it has 9.0, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. I suggest you go back and look at my video on 3/8/2011, right before, 3 days before what happened in Japan. And then I suggest you guys go through this article, read it. It's a big article. There's a lot of information. We need to download it. I'm going to scroll through it slowly here just so that I have the information. Or at least have it on video. Because this is another 9/11 likewise conspiracy, guys. And then it talks about below are classified photos. It talks about 4 thick steel reinforced concrete were likely to be the minimum of 8 feet thick. Anyways, talks about all dude, this guy has it all laid out, period. Links and all, guys. And then all of a sudden CNN comes back and says the reactors have been blown. So that means that they've known the whole time, guys. They've known the whole time. They haven't told us one thing until now. and this is the details to the article in CNN. I love you all. I pray for you all. Please go over this. Please comment. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon.